Good evening, everybody. It just became evening really fast. I'm Ethan Fogg, a member of the class of 2000 and president of the CCFL-FLCC Alumni Association. It's my pleasure to welcome you tonight to this 2024 Alumni and Foundation Awards celebration. We do this every year because while we have so many alums doing so many great things, there are always times we just need to stop and look around and at least identify a few to create even more inspiration for those who are coming behind them. Tonight we gather to recognize these achievements of some of our alumni and honor those whose commitment to this college has been vital to its ongoing growth and success, some of which is demonstrated quite literally by standing in this auditorium that didn't even exist when I was a student here. To kick off this evening, it's my pleasure to now introduce the president of our college, Dr. Robert Nye. Sir?
Thank you, Ethan, and good evening. What a beautiful evening it is tonight. Welcome to everyone that's here tonight. This event is a wonderful reminder of the rich history of our college and celebration of the people who make Finger Lakes Community College so special. This includes our faculty, our staff, students, as well as trustees, foundation board members, businesses, and community friends. Our alumni often tell us that no matter how long they've been away from FLCC, when they step back on campus, they feel like they came home. So to each of our alumni that are here tonight and celebrating tonight, welcome home. We'll start our program tonight with FLCC Athletic Hall of Fame inductee that we have, followed by our academic program award recipients. And as they share their stories, you'll hear how their time here, that they had such an significant impact and lasting impact in their lives here at FLCC. FLCC, or CCFL to some of you, may look a little bit different than it did when you were a student. But you'll be happy to know that the people that are here at FLCC continue to nurture our community and build strong relationships. Our faculty and our staff genuinely care about how they take support and help our students, just as they took a personal interest in your lives when you were here. Your college experience is based on the people you meet and the lessons you learned in and out of the classroom. The value of hard work and the realization that you can accomplish more than you ever thought possible with the guidance and support of your teachers, your advisors, your family, and your friends. And that is what we are truly celebrating this evening. So before we get started, I want to take a special moment to acknowledge a few special friends of FLCC who are joining us tonight. And I'd ask you to stand as I mentioned who you are belonging to in this list of folks. First off, we have the members of the FLCC Board of Trustees. If you could please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Second, members of the FLCC Foundation Board who are important for why we're here tonight. Third, current, former, and emeriti members of the FLCC faculty and staff. Please stand. And finally, past recipients of the FLCC Alumni and Foundation Awards. Please stand. These folks truly love this college, and they want only the best for our students. And in so many ways, they are the essence of FLCC. Thank you for all of you just who stood and were recognized for what you do and being here with us tonight. Tonight's first award recipients were selected by the athletic and academic departments at the college. Each award, we look for a graduate whose personal or professional accomplishments our outstanding and merit public recognition. In your printed program, there's a biography of each honoree. This gives you a chance to learn a little bit more. Sean Marin, our Assistant Athletic Director, to come up to the podium for the recognition of our Athletic Hall of Fame inductee. Sean.
Thank you, Dr. Nye. Our lone inductee into the Finger Lakes Community College Athletics Hall of Fame is 2015 graduate Max Franzone. Max arrived on campus in January 2014 and made an immediate impact on the baseball program. As a freshman, Max was named both All-Conference and All-Region, feats he would duplicate in his sophomore year while also adding an All-American to the laundry list of awards he received. In his 2 years, Max made his mark. He hit .373, reached base over half the time with a .529 on-base percentage. He was on base all the time. It was nice as a coach. He drew 78 walks. Adding to his impressive batting stance, he also stole 44 bases. He drove in 63 runs while scoring 85 of his own. Max wasn't just known for his bat. He was very versatile on defense, spending time at 6 different defensive positions. After graduating with a degree in business management from Finger Lakes Community College, Max Franzone earned a scholarship to continue his baseball career at Dominican University, where he earned a degree in finance management while minoring in economics. Excuse me. A decade ago, Max took a chance on a young, unproven coach by coming into Finger Lakes. I was fortunate enough to be that coach and to be able to pencil Max's name into the lineup every single day. I don't know if I ever actually thanked you for this, Max, but when you have a player like Max, you're able to just kind of sit down and watch him play, and he makes you look really good in the process. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Upon learning that Max would be getting into the Hall of Fame this year, I couldn't wait to let him know, and he shared with me how happy his late father would be. Max, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, not only would he be happy for you for this honor, he would also be proud of the husband you've become to your wife, the father you are to your young children, and the man that you've grown up to be. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the newest member of the Finger Lakes Community College Athletic Hall of Fame, class of 2015, Max Franzone.
What an incredible honor it is to receive this award. I truly cannot be more grateful to be acknowledged with some of the best athletes and people who played here before me. There are so many people who played a part in me standing here today. Thank you to my beautiful wife, Destiny, who was with me when I started this journey over 10 years ago. From the 60-game season to summer leagues in the middle of nowhere, Western New York, all the way to South Carolina, there were definitely times I put baseball before everything, and putting up with me during baseball season, which seemed to never end, was not easy. Thank you for being there while I tried to live out a childhood dream of mine. Thank you, Coach Marin, for taking a chance on me and providing me with an opportunity to play college baseball. Thank you to the coaches who thought I wasn't good enough and wouldn't be able to play at the next level. As I reflect on my career, I think of the countless hours I spent on the field, in the cage, in the weight room, either before or after practice, and many times after games, trying to be the best version of myself. In my mind, I didn't want to be the best player on the team. I wanted to be the best player on the field, no matter who we were playing. I sacrificed a lot for the game of baseball. I wanted my teammates and coaches to depend on me when it was my time, and I owed it to myself to give the game everything I had. For those that understand baseball, know it's way more than a game. Baseball has a unique way of teaching life lessons. At the time, the moments I thought would define me as a ball player were defining who I am as a person and now business owner. I will leave you with the two that resonate with me the most. First, always be a good teammate, even when it's easy not to be. Lastly, the best bet anyone can make is the one where you bet on yourself. Thank you.
okay. We can be here all night. It is my pleasure to now introduce the coordinator for the Fine Arts and Graphic Design program, Sarah Morgan, to present our next award.
In 2010, FLCC's art faculty sought to recognize a graduate who has distinguished themselves as an artist by creating the Outstanding Art Alumni Achievement Award. This year's Outstanding Art Alumni Achievement Award goes to a class of 1987 graduate, Andrea Williams Cornett. Andrea started as an instructional designer and illustrator at Monroe Community College. Although she never originally planned to become a teacher, it was in her blood. Her father founded the art department here at FLCC and is one of the namesakes of the Williams and Sulaco Gallery 34. At MCC, Andrea transitioned into an adjunct role where she dedicated 14 years to teaching while also freelancing in graphic design. After Monroe Community College, Andrea was a Grants and Outreach Associate at the Phelps Art Center and the New York State Council on the Arts. She then shifted her focus to writing curriculum for high school programs and teaching, which eventually led her to the Pathways in Technology program at FLCC, also known as PTech. During this period, she continued to work as an illustrator for a design company and took on freelance projects with Wegmans, Casa Larga Vineyards, and other Finger Lakes vineyards. Now in her 15th year as an adjunct professor at FLCC, Andrea teaches graphic design, drawing, 3D design, and illustration. She is a veritable Swiss Army knife of instruction and resources for both the graphic design and fine arts programs. Despite the various changes in her career, she has consistently maintained her freelance illustration work, finding that these diverse experiences have greatly enriched her personal and professional development. Andrea's art has been shown at the Pat Rini Rohr Gallery locally, the View Arts Center in the Adirondack Mountains, and in faculty biennial shows at the Williams and Sulaco Gallery 34 here at FLCC. She is also a member of the Ontario County Arts Council. I am excited to present this award to Andrea. Congratulations.
Okay. Well, the cat's out of the bag. Yes, my father started the art program here. Big shoes to fill. It was never my intention when I was 5 years old, going up to visit the art program up on Main Street, to return here and teach. It wasn't something I ever thought was going to happen, but here I am. And I have a lot of people to thank for that, just in support. The support I received for my skills in art, also that led me to Syracuse University and graduating from Syracuse, then allowing me to come back and understand what that support really, really meant. It has allowed me to transfer those skills to my own students and allow them to thrive. And I think Dr. Nye pointed out about the support many of us feel when we come here originally. I had a student of mine from, I must have been about 22 years old at the time, recently reached out to me. And that was the word he used to describe what impact I had on his career. He's now an animator down in Florida. And it was funny, it wasn't just the art skills. He reminded me that I actually let him take home the manuals from Photoshop, and at that time they were really thick and really expensive, and I know I wasn't supposed to do that. But he would go home faithfully reading those books, and he'd come back and apply those skills. And in the back of my mind, I thought, oh my gosh, if he loses these books, I'm going to really be in deep trouble, and I'm going to have to dig deep in my pockets to replace those. So what always kind of sits with me is that level of support I received, and hopefully that is what I continue to give to my students, but it's also what I receive from my colleagues. I have probably one of the best departments to be in. They support you in ways, and sometimes it's even a kick in the pants that reminds you you've got to, submit this or that you forgot to do this week. So thank you for everyone that's ever been that person that's been in my backside, kicking me around and telling me to do better or to cheer me on. So thank you.
Next, it is my pleasure to introduce the Chair of the Environmental Conservation and Horticulture Department, John Faust, to present our next set of awards.
Excuse me. The Outstanding Conservation Alumni Achievement Award recognizes professional accomplishments in the field of environmental conservation and has been awarded annually since 1985. Tonight, we are thrilled to present the 2024 Outstanding Conservation Alumni Achievement Award to Nicholas J. Diechler, an alumnus from the class of 2014. For the past 8 years, Nick has been a dedicated research specialist at Cornell University's New York State Hemlock Initiative. In this role, he has led the Hemlock Woolly Adelgid, or HWA, Biological Control Release and Monitoring Program, playing a crucial part in protecting hemlock forests throughout eastern North America. His research, which has resulted in 12 peer-reviewed scientific publications, has significantly advanced the efficacy of HWA biological control and integrated pest management. Currently, Nick is also pursuing a PhD in the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology at Cornell University, where his ongoing work continues to shape the future of conservation efforts. It is with great pride that we honor Nick with this award, acknowledging his impactful research and his dedication to conserving the hemlock forests.
Thanks so much. I want to start by expressing my sincere gratitude. This award is really meaningful to me. My time at FLCC was extremely influential on my career, a career I didn't even know existed when I first got here. And it still resonates as one of my most meaningful experiences in academia. The friendships I built with faculty and students have fostered my passion and curiosity to pursue a career in research aimed at solving threats to our forest ecosystems. The time and attention I received from Conservation Department faculty during courses, hikes, and travel ecology trips was critical to my development as a scientist and formed the foundation of my knowledge of the natural world. My time at FLCC not only taught me the hard skills I use in my research daily, but the soft skills I learned from the community I built here in the FLCC Conservation Department. The communication skills and relationship building that has enabled me to form friendships and collaborations around my research throughout New York State, the East and West Coast, and both here in the US and in Canada. I want to end by thanking my friends, family, and especially my wife, Marissa, for supporting me through my academic journey and my career in research. I really am honored to call myself FLCC alum.
Next up is the Outstanding Horticulture Alumni Achievement Award, which recognizes professional accomplishments in the field of horticulture and has been awarded annually since 1985. The recipient of this year's award is a class of 2017 graduate, Karen Luong. Karen recently completed her PhD in plant pathology at Penn State University, where she conducted research on white mold disease management. Her work, which encompasses pathogen genetics, enhanced fungicide screening, farmer surveys, and the development of an innovative interactive teaching tool, has had a profound impact on the field. Currently, Karen is an assistant professor of biology at Grove City College, teaching general biology and environmental science. Karen, we are proud to recognize your innovative research on white mold disease management, dedication to education, and commitment to sustainable practices in horticulture. Unfortunately, Karen was unable to be with us tonight, but we will now listen to an audio recording of her acceptance speech.
I'm honored to have received the Outstanding Horticulture Alumni Achievement Award. My time at Flick was so meaningful. I gained a lot of knowledge and hands-on skills that helped me succeed when I transferred to finish my bachelor's as well as my PhD. I also was inspired to pursue a career in teaching just because I really appreciated the interactions I had in the class and out of the class with my professors at Flick. And I'm just excited to say I'll be doing that coming this fall at Grove City College, which is a liberal arts school in Pennsylvania. And I'll be teaching in the conservation biology section. So I'll get to continue teaching on things that I'm passionate about, which includes environmental science, as well as plant sciences, and my specialty, which is plant pathology. I'm sad that I can't be here in person with all of you to celebrate, but I just want to express my gratitude and how much Flick really impacted me, my time there, as well as the professors.
The recipient of the 2024 Outstanding Humanities Achievement Award is Amanda Rose Stack, class of 2015. Amanda's journey from FLCC to academia has been marked by a deep commitment to the field of writing and rhetoric. Following her graduation from St. Lawrence University, she returned to FLCC as a professional writing mentor and teaching assistant. Her academic career has since flourished with teaching roles at George Mason University, the Catholic University of America, and Howard University. She is now an assistant professor of English at Francis Marion University in Florence, South Carolina. Amanda is currently working towards a PhD in writing and rhetoric at George Mason University, researching grading equity in the first-year writing classrooms and the evolution of contract grading, ungrading, and other non-traditional grading systems. Beyond her academic achievements, she has also co-founded Studio E, a writing therapy workshop in collaboration with the Epilepsy Foundation of Virginia. On behalf of the Humanities Department, we are proud to recognize Amanda for her exceptional contributions to the field of writing and rhetoric through her innovative approach to teaching and research, making her a deserving recipient of this award. Congratulations. Amanda was unable to attend tonight's event. However, she did provide an audio for us.
Hello, FLCC. Good evening. Good evening. Greetings from Florence, South Carolina. I wish so much I could be there with you guys, but I am so grateful for this award. I was absolutely shocked when I heard about it, and this is not the first time you guys have done this to me. It was back in, I think, 2012. I walk into the honors house. Mr. John Palzer calls me into his office and hands me the Excellence in the Genres Award. It is the very first award listed in my CV. And at the time, I remember it wasn't even something I had applied for or I really knew about, but just out of nowhere, here you guys come celebrating me and really having a big impact on the way that I saw myself and kind of what I was bringing to the table. And it was the Excellence in the Genres Award. And fast forward 14 years later to today, I am teaching 4 sections of English 102 this semester titled Rhetoric and Genre. So it just could not be more perfect. And it really does feel as though you guys kind of saw something in me before I really saw it myself. So thank you so much, not only for this award and the last one, but for all of the years of support. And lastly, a huge piece of my heart and huge thank you goes to Dr. Barb Etzel, who I miss terribly. And for anyone who in the room was lucky enough to work with her and get to know her, I don't know where I would be or who I would be if it wasn't for working with her and being lucky enough to sign up for her class. But I can pretty much guarantee that I would not be accepting this award. So this is 100% dedicated to Dr. Barb Etzel, my cardinal. And much love to everybody there, and give me a call when you guys have a job opening in the Honors House. Much love, everybody. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shayna Turner-Johnson, Chair of the Nursing Department. The FLCC Nursing Department created the Outstanding Nursing Alumni Achievement Award to recognize a graduate who has distinguished themselves in the nursing profession. Tonight's recipient is Nakima Glatt, a 2011 graduate. Nakima is a licensed, board-certified family psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. That's a lot of words. Who specializes in providing psychotherapy and psychopharmacological treatment to teenagers and adults with mental illnesses and complex trauma histories. She recently was the medical director for Maui Medic Healers and served as a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner at Mindful Living Group in Hawaii. Lucky her. Prior to her career as a psychiatric nurse practitioner, she worked as an emergency room nurse and a sexual assault nurse examiner. Additionally, she has taught as an adjunct instructor here at Finger Lakes Community College and trained emergency nurses. Nakima also belongs to the American Psychiatric Nurses Association, the American Nurses Association, the Emergency Nurses Association, the International Association of Forensic Nurses. She's the author of an upcoming book, Mental Illness, What Everyone Needs to Know, and is the owner and operator of the Cultivating Resilience online therapeutic community. For her commitment to the nursing profession, her passion for learning, and her dedicated service to our community, please join me and the entire nursing department in congratulating Nakima Glatt.
Public speaking is not my strong point, so I apologize. And I'm probably going to cry, so I apologize for that ahead of time. This past year, when I've had to public speak, any public speaking I've had to done has not really been a positive experience for me. It has been an emotional plea for help for my community in Lahaina on Maui and Hawaii after the wildfire disaster last year. For a short backstory, I lived in Lahaina during the wildfires in August of 2023, and I've spent the past year providing medical and mental health support through the initial response and recovery. This was an experience that was far beyond what any of us could have prepared for as healthcare professionals. What kept me going through these darkest moments was my friends, my family, my community, and the lessons that I learned here at FLCC. Here I learned how vital it is to connect with and care for one another, our communities, and the foundation of cultivating resilience. It is through these bonds that we find strength in times of challenge and growth in times of change. This college didn't just prepare me for nursing, it prepared me for real life situations. It prepared me for things that I never thought I'd have to face. Every life I've saved, every patient I've helped, every challenge I've faced, it all traces back to the lessons I learned on this very campus. I honestly don't feel deserving of this award, but I'm so grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the lessons that I've learned here, and I'm grateful to just be alive. I cannot take full credit for this award because it's not solely due to my own efforts and my own work, but the result of my community and the support that I've received along the way from some of you here today. And due to time restrictions, I'm trying to shorten this up, so I'm sorry. I'm only going to mention a few. Obviously, my son Caleb was my biggest motivation. He was about a year old when I started here, and staff here would even babysit him for me while I would take exams. The staff here was incredible. They helped me juggle school and motherhood. My mom, who always tells me, keep going, Nikki. Well, Mom, I'm exhausted, but I'm still going. Steven, my husband, who has always had my back, even when he shouldn't. He's my main enabler, and he's supported me through all the chaos in Lahaina and made it possible for me to be there. And of course, Barb Selvik, who's here today, my incredible mentor. Barb, you've changed my life. You believed in me when nobody else did. You've sent me and my volunteers in Lahaina Pop-Tarts to the burn zone. We were praying for anything other than a small bowl of rice in our tent at the hubs. Your belief in me shaped who I am today as a nurse. This award belongs to you as much as it belongs to me. Thank you for being the incredible mentor you are and for always being there for me. Thank you all for this honor, and congratulations on your achievements, Barb. I love you. Thank you.
That's our photo time. Now it is my pleasure to introduce computing science professor Jeff Howard to present the next award. I almost forgot.
In creating this award, the Computing Science Department aimed to recognize a graduate who has made significant strides in the industry. This year's Outstanding Computing Science Alumni Achievement Award is proudly presented to Christopher Siriani, a 2008 graduate. While pursuing his degree at RIT, Christopher began his professional journey with an internship at Innovative Solutions. By 2012, he had advanced to roles such as PC technician, network technician, and system administrator. In 2019, Christopher co-founded IT Insights in Rochester, a company known for its expert IT business strategies and support services. Recently, IT Insights was honored as the Penfield Business Chamber's Business of the Month, a testament to Christopher's leadership and innovation. During a recent visit to the campus, Chris reflected fondly on his FLCC education. He has graciously agreed to sit on the Computing Science Advisory Board. We congratulate Chris on all he has achieved, and we look forward to working with him as a community partner. I'm honored to present Chris with the Outstanding Computing Science Alumni Achievement Award.
All right, just a couple things. First, I'm incredibly honored to receive this award. I do really much so value my time that was spent here. FLCC marked the beginning of my journey with information technology. Some of the dedicated faculty that I worked with then, I still keep in touch with today. Starting IT Insights in late 2019, right before the COVID-19 pandemic, certainly had its challenges, but today we have flourished to a company of 13 dedicated employees servicing roughly 1,600 endpoints in the Rochester and surrounding areas. Just a couple quick thank yous. My mother, obviously, for always supporting and believing in me. Meredith for dealing with me on days when no one else would. And Christopher Bierzynski, who's our VP of Business Development, for challenging me every day and ensuring that each year is better than the last. I'm really looking forward to, hopefully in the coming years, bringing on interns from FLCC, as I certainly enjoyed that opportunity when I was going here myself, and making sure that they have the same opportunity that I did. So, thank you.
They want me to say something spontaneous right here. Well, 24 years in running and I'm still in speech class. You know, they want me to read the notes, but what I'm taken by, and I think it's fair to say about all of us in this room tonight, is the diversity of the individuals who have been honored tonight. Their life paths, some were traditional students, some were non-traditional. Some of their paths were very non-traditional. Some of their paths may have been easier than others, but together they represent our community. That our college, I think, Rob, 25,000 graduates at this point, Yeah. That's 2 Canandaiguas worth of human lives, folks, that have been affected directly by FLCC. And to be with some of those most brightly shining stars this afternoon, I think brings us all pause. And at this point, it's my pleasure to welcome the recipient of this year's Outstanding Young Alumni Achievement Award. This award recognizes the professional accomplishments and community service of an alum age 35 or younger. Pleased to recognize Sarah Goodman, class of 2010, for her outstanding achievements in the field of patent law. Sarah's journey into this specialized area began with an interest sparked during her GRE preparations, leading her to pass the United States Patent and Trademark Office's patent bar and start her career as a patent agent in St. Louis, Missouri. By 2017, Sarah had advanced to partner track associate role at Brinks, Gilson, and Leone in Chicago, where she excelled in patent prosecution, litigation, and trademark cases. Her career path also included a prestigious law clerk position in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit in Washington, D.C. She currently serves as a partner track associate at Orrick, Warrington, and Sutcliffe, focusing on intellectual property litigation in biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, and medical devices. We're honored to present to highlight yet one more bright shining star, Sarah, with the 2024 Outstanding Young Alumni Achievement Award. While Sarah is unable to be with us tonight, we've witnessed that already. Some of these precocious alums of ours are out doing great things. We do have her acceptance speech. If we could play that now, please.
I am deeply honored to receive the Outstanding Young Alumni Award from Finger Lakes Community College. Although I regret that I am unable to be there in person to accept it, I am truly grateful for this recognition. I want to sincerely thank the Alumni Association for this honor and celebrate the exceptional support that FLCC continuously provides its students and alumni. FLCC gave me the strong start that I needed for my career. The education in biotechnology that I received was both well-rounded and practical, with advanced hands-on training that complemented classroom learning. My experiences at FLCC equipped me with the skills to excel in my bachelor's degree program, conduct research in an academic laboratory, and work in a hospital lab. The comprehensive scientific education that I received here provided a solid foundation that has supported me throughout my journey, from further education to my work as a patent attorney. I am especially grateful for the guidance and encouragement that I received from my professors, particularly Dr. Pryor and Professor Hewlett, who not only taught me valuable skills, but also inspired me to pursue my goals. I also want to thank Karen Clement for her support during my time as a student. I will always cherish the experiences that I had at FLCC and how they helped me get to where I am today. Thank you again for this incredible honor. It's a privilege to be a part of such an exceptional community.
Congratulations, Sarah. And I think you'll notice Sarah was not the first person who mentioned staff and faculty specifically by name. And I think that's really one of the most redeeming aspects of the FLCC culture is we are people and we work with people and we change their lives permanently in a lot of cases, and we do it in a way that we all remember. The next award is given to acknowledge exceptional contributions to the FLCC campus community. They can include the enhancement of the campus experience and unwavering dedication to our students, the creation of innovative programs that profoundly impact our students, or the extraordinary efforts in support of the CCFL or FLCC Alumni Association. It is my personal honor on behalf of the college to recognize Dr. Sam Samanta with the 2024 Exceptional Service Award. Dr. Samanta, we go back a long way, even though I can barely even spell science. Sam makes it easy to understand and easy to appreciate. He has made significant contributions as a professor of physics and director of smart systems technology throughout his esteemed career, with a decade of research experience in nanoscience, including postdoctoral work at the University of Wisconsin, Brookhaven National Laboratories, and Stanford Linear Accelerator Center. Sam has brought a wealth of knowledge to his role and, more importantly, to his students. For the past 33 years, he has served as a professor of physics, including serving terms as co-chair of the Middle States Study and chair of the Science and Technology Department here. Since 2009, Sam has been instrumental in founding and coordinating the college's Smart Systems Technologies program, collaborating with Ontario County's Office of Economic Development and regional employers to meet the specialized workforce needs of over 50 local businesses. By developing 8 new courses specifically designed for the demands of the fourth industrial revolution, he demonstrates a deep commitment to providing industry-relevant education. Dr. Samantha's exceptional service has been recognized with numerous awards, including the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching, the RIT Distinguished Teacher Recognition Honors, and the FLCC Spirit Award. It is with great pride, truly great pride and gratitude, that we present the 2024 CCFL FLCC Exceptional Service Award to Dr. Sam Samantha. Sam.
I started my journey at a Jesuit high school in India and then attended Indian Institute of Technology, driven by a desire to understand the nature of reality. Over the years, I have shifted to a utilitarian approach, focusing on practical applications of knowledge. A key example is my transition from teaching physics to technical majors and chaos theory to liberal arts students, to now using those concepts to address workforce challenges in the regional high-tech ecosystem. Thank you, Steve Sullivan, for nominating me. Your dedication as a part of our first cohort has greatly contributed to our program success, along with other students who have gone out and done really important work at regional businesses. I also appreciate support from Bill Langston, Barb and Fred Risser for their scholarships for our students. My wife, Lauren Giebel, has been crucial support in my 3 decades-long role here at the college. Friend Francis Coleman has shown me the value of an engaged life beyond retirement. So among 50-plus businesses, one of the foremost is Optimex System in Ontario, currently led by CEO Rick Plimpton, who himself was Distinguished Alumni Award recipient in 2008, right here. I'm honored to accept this award on behalf of our team of colleagues, graduates, and regional business leaders. Thank you.
Pardon me. I'll give you that back.
All right.
There we go. Well, no blinking. Thank you. Good of you. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Okay, now moving on to one of our most prestigious awards, the FLCC Distinguished Alumni Award. FLCC's Distinguished Alumni Award has been given to 44 deserving alumni through the college's history, and the past recipients of this award are printed in your program. Each award recipient was chosen based on their professional achievements, community service, service to the college, and their outstanding personal spirit. It's an honor for me tonight to recognize the 2024 recipient of the FLCC Distinguished Alumni Award, Kiki Wilson. class of 2006. We are delighted to introduce you to Kiki, an esteemed online professor of communications at Fortis College. Kiki's dedication to promoting communication and advocacy is truly inspiring. With a background in theater production from FLCC, Kiki has collaborated with independent theaters and filmmakers while actively supporting the LGBTQIA+ youth organizations. Kiki's commitment to diversity in education is evident throughout her work with women and minorities, including the development of diversity programs for the LGBTQIA+ community and the disabled community. As a public speaker, activist, advocate, Kiki travels extensively to share her series, Conscious Communication, which fosters open dialogue and new strategies in areas such as race, LGBTQIA+ issues, workplace bullying, and leadership development. In addition to her advocacy efforts, Kiki is working on a communication textbook aimed at enhancing educational resources for future generations. As president of the Alumni Association, on behalf of the entire college, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Kiki for her contributions to advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion within and outside the classroom. Kiki's award plaque will join others as part of a permanent display on the second floor here on campus. Congratulations, Kiki.
Hi, good evening. Thank you all. Thank you for the great introduction. I want to thank Laura and Dr. Morell. Dr. Morell has had me back to speak here at FLCC a few times, and I appreciate that. I am from Bath, New York, which is about 45 minutes from here in the Steuben County area. And growing up in a predominantly white town, I didn't see a lot of representations of people of color or LGBTQ+ individuals. So attending FLCC, I was really able to come here, find my voice, and see those areas of representation through fellow classmates that I met throughout the 2 years that I was here at the program, as well as through faculty, advisors, career services. I always tell my students, and as I go public speaking to different educational institutions and companies, that your education and attending college is just not about your overall career goals in education. It's about the experiences and the memories you're going to make along the way. For a lot of us who are LGBTQIA, we also, are rejected by family and friends, especially growing up in smaller towns. So we are able to build our chosen family. And I'm so grateful that my chosen family is here tonight. Excuse me. A few individuals were not able to make it for living out of state, but hopefully they're watching with the link that I sent them. But I just want to thank everybody involved here at FLCC. I was able to really gain my voice and become my true authentic self, and I was able to come out and share my coming out story as I go around the US and really talk about my experience here at FLCC and my other alma maters. I gained my appreciation for being a professor since I am now one myself. So I want to thank everybody, and I also want to thank the theater department when I was attending. I want to thank Jim Perry, Beth Johnson, and Colleen O'Mara. I'm not sure if they're all still here, but I just want to thank them all for helping me throughout that program. Thank you.
Congratulations again. You're going to make us young and beautiful again. Thank you for your inspiration, truly. That's for you. Dr. Nye.
Wow. All of those voices are so powerful. Congratulations again to all of you and all you've accomplished. Your success and your willingness to give back are such an inspiration to all of us. Tonight, we are also celebrating the generosity of others who have supported the college, our students, and the FLCC mission through gifts of time, talent, and treasure. The next award is the Benefactor Award, presented annually to recognize an individual, or organization whose generous contributions and extraordinary partnership have significantly supported the mission and growth of Finger Lakes Community College. The 2024 Benefactor Award is proudly presented to the children of Mary Bakari Brady, Ginny Keogh, James Bakari III, John Bakari, and Charles Bakari in recognition of their outstanding support of the college and its nursing students. Inspired by the life and spirit of their mother, Mary Bakari Brady, the family has created a lasting impact on future healthcare professionals. After the loss of her youngest child, Mary Elizabeth, to a rare genetic disorder, Mary Bakari Brady pursued her passion for nursing, earning her degree from Monroe Community College in 1972. She dedicated over 2 decades of service as a registered nurse at Park Ridge Hospital, later continuing her career at Cortland Hospital while pursuing further education at SUNY Cortland, and she concluded her career at Oswego Hospital. Following Mary's passing in 2001, her children came together to establish a memorial fund in her honor, donating over $250,000 to support nursing students in the Rochester area community across 5 community colleges, and as well as the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation. The Mary Bakari Memorial Fund provides crucial financial assistance to nursing students who face unexpected expenses. Over the past 3 years alone, their generosity to helping FLC students, they have contributed over $60,000 to help 44 students to persist in their studies. The Bakari family's unwavering commitment ensures that FLCC's nursing students can overcome financial challenges, focus on their education, and continue their journey toward becoming skilled healthcare professionals, extending the legacy of Mary Bakari Brady's compassion and dedication to the profession of nursing. Finger Lakes Community College is grateful for the Bakari family's enduring dedication to FLCC students, ensuring a brighter future for nursing and healthcare in our community. And we couldn't let this moment pass without sharing the heartfelt gratitude of one of our students whose life has been profoundly changed by the generosity of the Bakari family. Although Connie couldn't join us tonight in person, she has recorded a special message to express her thanks to the Bakari family.
Hello, my name is Connie Bennett. I am a 4th semester student at FLCC in the nursing program. I just wanted to thank you so much for your generosity. I am a single mother and I work full time. I've had to cut back on hours because the nursing program is very demanding and it takes a lot of dedication and hard work and focus. I was very nervous this semester because I'd run out of financial aid and I wasn't quite sure how I was going to be able to afford tuition. Luckily, I was granted funds from the Bakari family and other donors to get me through this semester, and I am forever grateful. This morning, I was offered a position in my dream job, and my dreams are coming true. I'm able to reach my goals. I'm able to find success and happiness and fulfillment in my career, and you have absolutely made that possible for me, and I am so grateful. Your generosity and seeing the value in our program means so much to so many of us, and I'm just so blessed, and I thank you.
It is with great honor and deep gratitude that we present the 2024 Foundation Benefactor Award to the children of Mary Bakari Brady. Thank you, Jimmy, Jenny, John, and Chuck, for your tremendous dedication to our students. We cannot express enough how thankful we are for everything that you have done, not only to encourage our nursing students, but also to empower them to overcome the challenges you just heard from Connie, to excel in their studies, and enter the healthcare field with a greater preparation, confidence, and support. Congratulations.
On behalf of my sister Ginny, her husband Michael, my brother Jim and his wife Vicky, my brother John, his wife Heidi, and my own beautiful wife Jen, who joins us here today, thank you so much. Our family would also like to recognize FLCC President Dr. Robert Nye. Sir, your decades of service to country and community are an example for us all. Thank you as well to the Finger Lakes Community College Foundation, whose stewardship of the Mary Porcari Brady Fund is a joy to behold. And a special shout out as well to Kimberly Barnett at the foundation, who keeps our family in the loop at all times. Finally, our sincere thanks to the dedicated staff in the nursing department, from Chair Shana Turner Johnson to the adjuncts, associates, and instructors. Through words and deeds, our late mom showed my siblings and I how to live life, guided by the notion that we are all obligated to serve something greater than ourselves. Our mom turned to community colleges, as the only place where she could really go and try to fulfill the example she was trying to set. So we congratulate and honor the educators here at FLCC who fulfill that notion of working for something greater for yourself every time they step into a classroom. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Trista Merrill, and I am Professor of Humanities and Director of Honor Studies here at FLCC. For our final award this evening, we would like to celebrate an individual who embodies resilience, dedication, and service to FLCC with the presentation of the Foundation Award. Stephen R. Martin's career reflects his dedication, leadership, and community spirit. With a strong foundation from SUNY Fredonia and advanced banking education, Steve dedicated 45 years to Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, rising to senior vice president. Personally, I still have my little checkbook from when I was 10 years old. His professional journey is marked by integrity and exceptional service. Steve's remarkable commitment to Finger Lakes Community College includes serving on the FLCC Foundation Board from 2006 to 2013 and as a trustee for the past 11 years, often as chair. His leadership during the FLCC presidential search leading to Dr. Nye's appointment showcases his effectiveness and vision. His impact extends beyond formal roles, characterized by his collegiality, collaborative spirit, and advocacy for students and programs. Steve has contributed significantly in areas like risk management, finance, and human resources. Outside of FLCC, Steve's community service is notable with involvement in the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra, the American Red Cross, and the National Women's Hall of Fame. His role in reestablishing the neighbor-to-neighbor effort in Ontario County reflects his belief in community. On a personal note, I am immensely grateful to know Steve and am humbled by his sincere, heartfelt, and continued support. He has long been a champion of just about every initiative and idea I have had, and his belief in my work has been unwavering. More important is his love for honors studies and his earnest belief in what it can do for the students. If you will forgive the pun, I am honored to be here presenting this award to someone who is beyond deserving of such praise. On behalf of FLCC as a whole, and honor studies in particular, thank you, Steve. For his exemplary long-term service to FLCC, its students, faculty, staff, and administration, and for his commitment to higher education and the mission of FLCC, we proudly pay tribute to Steve Martin with the presentation of the 2024 Foundation Award.
Thank you, Dr. Merrill, for that, those generous words. Most kind of you, Trista. I guess it's evening, so good evening to everyone. It's humbling to be amongst such an esteemed group of honorees. Congratulations to each of you on your deserving acknowledgement and recognition of your achievements. Might we join in saluting these magnificent folks once again? A brief yet essential indulgence here, if you wouldn't mind. One doesn't arrive at this moment like this without the love and support of many. And specifically a call out to family and friends assembled here as well as those not present. It's not said enough, but you mean everything to me. And I love you all. The Foundation Award, in its description, references an individual. If you might, please allow a small but significant alteration to the word individual by making it plural and adding an S to the end. For you see, the Foundation Award has never been just about one person, but rather the collection and association of individuals, such as all of you assembled here. You are affirmed supporters, advocates, and ambassadors for the Finger Lakes Community College and all the magic that happens here. It's a team effort, a group focused on supporting the education and training for those wanting to expand their learning. With this premise, I extend a collective appreciation for each of you in what you do in advancing higher education and all of its influences. This award is meant to be shared, and I cheerfully do so with each of you. Enjoy your evening. Thanks very much.
Anybody else brought to pause after this kind of stuff? The miracles that happen on this campus are without number. People find themselves. People find their passion. People find their path. And if we're fortunate, all of those things, like birds, they roost with us once in a while. They still come back. They migrate. They come back, even briefly, and we get to see the beauty. We get to enjoy the inspiration. And sometimes we may have to shoo them away. 25 years, once in a while, they'll shoo me away. And then some of those new birds are actually on staff. I want to take a moment and thank the development team and Laura Elishelskas specifically. This is Laura's first major event with us. And as with the faculty and staff that stand behind our students so they can shine, our development team stands behind the institution and does a lot of invisible work, proudly but humbly, in service to our people and to our leadership and even to our place. The fact we're in a beautiful, accessible, approachable place has a lot to do with the generosity of people like many of you. So as we wrap up, let's not avoid the obvious. Another round of applause, please. We're thankful for the stories, and I don't mean to minimize them. They're not fiction for sure, but these are stories. We have the opportunity on occasions like this to learn intimate stuff about the people that call FLCC part of their home life. You know, whether they work here, whether they're students here, whether we are a nest or a perch. They are part of our culture and they're part of our family. To our awardees, please stay for photographs because, you know, much like a family, we want to brag on you a little bit. Same with your plus ones. If you brought friends or family with you, we're happy to accommodate for small group photos. And please, as we adjourn, join us for some refreshments, because this has been lovely, but it's us and them, and we want to spend some time where it's just all us. There's some great people up here that all of you need to get to know better, and without any further ado, let's have a snack. Thank you for coming.